Welcome. I am Mark, and this is By Divine Design. This transmission and guided meditation comes from divine love consciousness. It is always for your highest good and the highest good of all. So let's see where the transmission takes us today. As I allow the transmission to wash through me and observe it connecting with each one of you, I am experiencing it pulling us deeper and deeper into oneness. So, the ultimate truth of divine being is oneness along with infiniteness, along with multiplicity, so I'm able to observe all of you as one, as unique, and then all of you merged together as one being, one group entity that emerges into a experience of oneness. And then I observe the shift to oneness with the all that is. Total, infinite oneness. We are all being lifted up into this higher vibration, this higher consciousness of oneness. Just notice what that experience is for you at this time. There's nothing it needs to be. There's just what's arising for you here now. And all of this I am observing centered in your heart chakra. And as the transmission brings more focus to your heart chakra, it begins clearing it and balancing it. especially clearing surface noise made up of emotions and thoughts that never fully completed themselves. Now it's like a radiant sun, starting out like at the size of a marble. At the center of your heart chakra is growing, the size of a golf ball, baseball. For some of you, it's growing even larger. For some of you, it's stabilizing. Just notice what level feels right to you. What size this radiant sun within your heart chakra wants to be. Okay, and I see its radiance now connecting in two different directions. So first, they want to focus on like the way this energy is radiating upwards above you, spreading higher and higher, reaching into higher dimensions, higher frequencies. Yeah, reaching to levels of higher refinement, beauty. There's like heavenly music at this level that's just constantly playing in the background. Colors phasing in and out. Yeah, would you be willing to allow this high vibrational beauty, refinement, peace, harmony to be absorbed into and throughout your energy system, including every cell in your body? You might feel that sense of relaxation. Automatically, there's a release of tension from the body, from the heart, from the mind. And the radiance of this sun from the heart chakra is lifting your consciousness even higher, bringing you right into the angelic realm, where the beauty is even more beautiful, more pure. The harmonies, the music, more mesmerizing. the energy even more refined, more peaceful, more naturally healing, especially as it cascades all the way down into your energy system, as it is doing right now. Would you be willing to allow your system to rest even more deeply, more completely within these angelic frequencies? Just rest. Resting in that loving bliss of being that you truly are. It is good for you to know that you are receiving exactly what you most need from these transmissions. Now, with this very high connection in place, with the support of the angels and higher aspects of your own true being, we're going to bring some focus down into the lower depths of your energy system, the more unconscious aspects of your system, where blocks and limitations and traumas may still reside. So that we can bring more consciousness to them and clear them, which will allow you to embody even more of these higher aspects and angelic frequencies and live from the flow that they offer. So I'm just waiting to see, as we bring light into the depths of your unconscious, What starts to move to the surface? What's ready to be released? Because it no longer matches your overall vibration. Fear of failure, fear of failure, fear of failure, fear of failure, fear of failure. Just continuing to bring more awareness of any and all parts of you that are still blocked by a fear of failure in any way, in any place in this life or any other life you ever lived. Fear of failure, fear. The image is like there's no light available. It's like a covering of darkness is veiling all of the light. Like that light that's burning brightly in your heart chakra, similar to a radiant sun. This part of your energy system isn't able to experience that in your heart. It looks towards that and it sees pure darkness, like a wall of darkness all around it. Okay, I'm seeing it as a cube, actually, a cube with these black walls on every side, and this part of you is trapped inside. So its perpetual experience is one of darkness, aloneness, separateness, feeling cut off and alone, cut off and alone, cut off, cut off. Like there's no air to breathe, there's no air, there's no air. I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Okay, we need to bring in a little more light, a little more love, a little more consciousness. Archangel Raphael is focusing his healing frequencies, especially the green and the pink frequencies. There we go. There. Good. Okay, the walls have become porous, so air can come through, some light is coming through diffusely at first. I just need to name the overall sense. Fear of failure, fear of failure, fear of failure. I failed. So this is the identity you took on, held in the heart chakra. I failed. I'm a failure. I am a failure. Clear. It's like that identity is being neutralized with pure light and the higher information, the light codes that are that know the truth, that hold the truth. And that hold the truth. I am, I am, I am. This is a very pure transmission of the I am consciousness. Brilliant, pure white light of the I am consciousness. I am, I am. This is what's dissolving the rest of that dark cube, the rest of the misidentifications, and all the fearful feelings related to this. Would you be willing to allow these identities and emotions to dissolve from this life and any and all other lives and experiences in other dimensions? Clear, 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 clear. Clear, clear. Clear, clear. Archangel Raphael is, again, using those pink and green healing frequencies to kind of clean up what's left over here. And it's sort of like we drilled a tunnel down to this aspect of your being. And Archangel Raphael is like shoring up that tunnel so it stays open. This part of you can continue to breathe, continue to see the light, continue to feel loving connection with the rest of you. Continue to experience increasing consciousness. Okay, they're moving the focus a little bit to the side of that to the next unconscious block that is making itself known. This one's not quite as deep or quite as dense. It only blocks out about 85, 90% of the light. There's still a sense of it. It's a dark layer upon your awareness that causes you to worry. So fear of worrying, a habit of giving into worry and the lower vibration that causes. So worry, giving into worry, or giving in makes it sound too active. It's more like you're so used to worrying that it can just start happening, and you're so used to it that you don't notice it. You don't notice that you're falling in vibration and you're falling back into the mechanism of your mind that produces worry, that produces a sense of worry. Okay, so the light, what's happening is we're bringing consciousness into this mechanism of worry. And I'm watching, I'm observing how that mechanism has been working, how it's been operating, bringing more consciousness into your system, how this mechanism's been working in your system. Okay, would you be willing to allow an alarm to go off whenever you begin to fall back into worry, so that you can be more aware, so you can notice it, so you can both welcome it, allow it, and choose a higher, more joyful way to be? Okay, clear, 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 clear. Just clearing down through these layers of worry and these layers of how the mechanism has been functioning for you. Bringing more light, more awareness. Like as soon as you become aware of these kind of mechanisms, these patterns, who and what you truly are knows exactly what to do and just starts to make it right. I'm just reflecting that to you, to your system, helping you to remember that this is possible. And then you and your system just reflexively do what's best for you. Release, in this case, releasing these mechanisms of worry. Okay, they're a lot less dense, they're a lot less strong, but they're still present. So let's see what we can do to dissolve them even more completely. Okay, there's an identification. I need to worry, I need to worry, I need to worry, I need to worry, I need to worry about this. I need to worry, I need to worry, I need to worry, I need to worry. So that connects to some sub themes. I need to worry to show I care. Oh, that's a good one. Clear, 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 clear. Would you be willing to allow yourself to see for yourself that you do not need to worry in order to care or show you care? Would you be willing to allow who and what you truly are to show you all the ways you can care without ever resorting to worry? Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 I need to worry, I need to worry, I need to worry, or it won't get done. Okay. Another misassociation, misunderstanding. Clear, clear, clear. And then a linked one. If I don't worry about this, I won't do anything about it. So in that case, it's like using worry as a motivator. Clear, 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 clear. If I don't worry about this, I won't do anything about it. Is that true? No, absolutely not. It's a misunderstanding. Would you be willing to allow yourself to see, know, and experience that you are most able and motivated to do something when you are feeling peaceful, inspired, loving, free of all worry? Clear, 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 clear. Okay, that's allowing a whole segment of beliefs to fall away. Related beliefs, ways you used fear, worry, anger to motivate yourself. Clear, clear. Not needed. Okay, fear of worry, 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 worry. So, using worry as a shield to protect your heart. It's the next one coming up. My worrying protects me. I am protected by my worrying. It protects me. It protects me. So the way we're healing this one is it's like we're helping your system to test out whether or not that's actually true. So we're allowing your system to form a shield of worry in front of your heart, and then bringing greater awareness, greater consciousness to what that feels like, what that's actually doing. And your system's beginning to see, oh, it turns into a magnet. It attracts more worry, more worrying situations to me. No, I don't want that. And boom, you let it go. Excellent. Yeah, just let that fall out of your system. That's old mechanism, never really did what it promised it was doing. It was doing the opposite. Good riddance. Clear, clear, clear. Opening the heart chakra even more, free of that shield. The heart chakra just naturally expands, opens, flows. Okay, Raphael is suggesting we kind of pull back, reconnect with the angelic realm high above that's continuing to support us, feed us these higher frequencies of healing, harmony, beauty, order, consciousness. And your system here all around you that's undergoing all these transformations, manifesting all this healing that's already been instigated. And now I see the focus. Okay, so the transmission is ultimately divine love consciousness. And right now it's taking that divine love form specifically to reach an even darker, denser place in your unconscious system. The words that are coming are fear of ruin, fear of devastation and ruin. Devastation and ruin, devastation and ruin. So this has a sense of like many swords, many sharp edges, many swords stabbing at you. And the lack of awareness that they're all actually controlled by you. Interesting. Okay, so slowly, gently, with all the divine love that's present here, supporting, would you be willing to allow yourself to see all the ways you've been stabbing yourself until you feel these extreme levels of ruin and devastation? And would you be willing to allow yourself to know the innocence of this? That you were doing the best you could, and this has a sense of this is something that's been going on throughout all your lifetimes. This is not just from this lifetime. This is from all your, well, right now I'm seeing it as all your human incarnations, all your human lifetimes. There's always been a bit of this, sometimes more, sometimes a lot more, sometimes less, sometimes a lot less, but where you end up stabbing yourself, and not just in the back, but all over, from every direction. Now, many of these lifetimes, your experience was it was somebody else stabbing you. It was some outside person, situation, condition. Sometimes you projected it onto God. But the truth is, it was always a projection. They were just reflecting back to you what you were already doing to yourself. And that's how this heals, through self-responsibility, through becoming conscious through and through that you were never a victim, not even of yourself. Okay, that's a big step for a lot of you. Let's see. Clear, 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 clear. Just clearing away some of what's already released so you can see what still remains a little more clearly. Archangel Michael and his angels that assist him, all of whom carry swords, swords of light, swords of love. So they are bringing in the counteracting energy that heals specifically this kind of fear, this kind of memory experience. So they're being very gentle, though. They're bringing their radiance in very gently, very slowly, because this has been just extremely painful for you. So that pain has to release also. Would you be willing to give yourself the infinite space, as much space as is needed, to allow this pain to be fully experienced and thus fully released? And would you be willing to allow yourself to know that as an infinite divine being, you chose this? You were responsible for this. Not the human soul, certainly not the ego or personality in each lifetime. But you, as an infinite divine being, wanted to have these experiences, to take it to this extreme. It's just another way you wish to explore the extreme opposite of what you knew yourself to be as an infinite, divine, loving, blissful being. Because you had some sense that to go into human form, to separate, to experience yourself as less than infinite, and to put yourself in these extreme experiences would somehow allow you to develop something new. A new way of thinking, being, sensing, sharing, expressing. And of course, the truth is, it has done that. And that's why we are now able to release it. Would you be willing to allow yourself to know truly that having this in your system, in this and any and all other lifetimes, has served its purpose? You have completed what you wanted to complete through this. So would you be willing to allow it to dissolve completely, fall out of your system completely, leaving only the higher wisdom, the higher love, the gifts, the fruit that it allowed to remain within. Okay, good one. Archangel Michael and his angels are doing the cleanup work around that one, including any and all similar energies in your system, similar themes. They just can go in and clear all of that, and are doing so now. At the same time, Archangel Raphael has amped up his healing frequencies, and the connection to the angelic realm is now able to be even more amplified because you are able to receive more of it into your system, through your system, into the center of the earth and out to the rest of the collective. You are now acting as a channel of these angelic healing frequencies, moving all the way down through your system, even through the fully unconscious parts of your system, into the earth, being made available to every other being on the planet. Yeah, there's countless angels now. Countless angels around each of us, countless angels all the way around the world, helping the people most ripe for this kind of healing to connect with the energy that we're helping to make more and more available. Very beautiful. Yeah, expanding your system even more now, expanding out, receiving even more of this, allowing even more flow, accelerating that flow now, accelerating, which also cleanses your system even more. Observing these energies arcing out through all your other lifetimes, amplifying those connections as you provide this healing grace to yourself in other lifetimes. So all your lifetimes are evolving in the now. This is allowing some cords that have been wrapped around your spine to loosen up, release. Yeah, ways you were holding yourself small, ways you were constricting the flow so that you didn't burn so brightly. They're just naturally falling away because it's time for you to burn brightly. Be the lighthouse you are. Be the light worker you are. Be the radiant example you are. Be the nourishing sun that you are. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, pulling you towards your central energy column, towards the center core of your being. Helping you to become reacquainted with your present body, your present location, the consciousness that would serve you best for the rest of the day and onward. If it feels right to you, you might take some moments to thank all the angels that have been so helpful here today. It's good for you to know you can call upon them at any time. The angels are ever, ever so respectful of your free will and choice. But the moment you ask, they are there to help. In other words, you have to be proactive. You can't just ask once. Never be afraid to ask again. Okay, right there. Centering. They're activating a centering energy, centering you in your highest truth, in your highest good, in your highest being, at the center of your heart. Centering, centering, centering. Just fine tuning. Activated. Cool. Good. This session is complete. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your courage. Our infinite blessings are always upon you. Be well.